off we go. So I am at Main Range National Park, Queensland. This is the Cunningham's Gap area. There's probably about 3 walks, 10k return. So this is the first one. This is Mount Mitchell. So I am on a solo adventure today, just getting out. Just gonna have a bit of me time and clear the head. Just enjoy the sound of nature and the sights that this beautiful national park has to offer. I rocking obviously the GoPro, ultimate direction pack, and then the Saucony Peregrine 10s, trail shoes. Yeah, good bit of grip on them. And I'm also rocking some thermals because it's pretty cold. But anyway, I'll see you soon. I can't remember the exact date of the fires, but back the summer we've just had, our fire season was so bad. The fire just obviously ripped through here. Obviously it's, you know, regrowing and it's looking pretty green again. There is obviously evidence of destruction. I'm trying to look out for koalas. Obviously there was a lot of animal lives lost. So you hope that they're surviving and, you know, rebuilding. This is so peaceful. It's so good mentally just to have time alone to clear your head. Look at these little finches. Probably won't be able to see them. Hi. Yeah, it's so good to have time by yourself. Process your own thoughts away from, you know, everything that's going on and everything that is going on. I think we need this, you know, time to step away. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm only not even a K in. So we are climbing. The wind has just crept up slightly, which is typical. Just taken my jumper off. I still have my thermal, still got gloves. Jumper's just in the back. So I'm prepared if it gets cool, but yeah, it's always typical. You take your jumper off and it gets cool again. That's where we're heading, up there. Let's keep going. Look at where we're heading next, guys. How exciting. Did just have a little slip. So that was me doing something silly. I turned to take a photo and put my foot on something like this and just had a little slip. I should be more careful. It's a long way down. Anyway, back to concentrating. That is a bit fabulous though. So that's where I came from, down there. 3 and a bit k's in. Oh, really enjoying it. There's a beautiful bakery in Arachula. If you come here, you'll know the one. They're queued down the road. Anyway, I'm debating going. It is a bit of a detour. I just need to double check how much the detour is, whether it's worth me. There's two different ways to go from mine. Like I went past Clifton and Allara, or you can go the other side, like towards, like past Ipswich, near that way. So there's a couple of ways to get to Main Range. But yeah, I'm like, do I want to do the detour for the bakery or just take the long road home? I do love that way though. It's all the country roads, you know, all the farms. It's pretty beautiful. On the cold side of the mountain now. It's almost got that rainforesty feel to it. I did wonder when these freezing winds and temperature would catch up with me. It's alright. I'll keep moving. So I'll be there in about an hour. We are so nearly at the top. Look at that. Bit of a haze, but you still get the idea. We've still got to go up there yet. Oh, that icy wind. So, steps. Whew. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Nearly there. See if we can get some stats. So, roughly 1,120 meters above sea level. Total ascent for me 340. Obviously we already start pretty high. Look at that! We finally made it. 1,154 meters above sea level. Here you go. And there's flies up here. Way to ruin the mood. Bakery. Minogra Dam. More hikes. Baby. So I am jogging down for the reason that I want to do 2 more climbs. I'm more than happy to hike my way up, take photos, take in the views, but on the way down, yeah, I'm just pretty keen to make up some time, just like I said, so I've got time to enjoy the next couple of hikes. Just how good is running downhill? So easy. So these are the walks. So we've just done Mount Mitchell. I'm thinking of doing Gap Creek Falls because it's the one we haven't done. This track requires high level of physical fitness. Let's give it a go. So I generally don't think many people do this track. There's really not a lot to see. There's so much debris on the floor, like it's a slow run down. Yeah, I hope it's worth it. There's not even like any footprints, whereas the last trail, you know, I could still see imprints of footprints, whereas here, you know, it's a bit quiet. Hey-ho, we'll get there. I'm sure it won't be too bad. So running down makes the up slightly more impressive. I've just seen two people after saying can't see any footprints. I was like, is there anything to see? And they're like, no. So I thought I'm going to persevere because I'm started and it's not like I'm got anywhere to be or in a rush. So I was like, oh, I'll just do the trail and so, no, I've done it, you know, and there's none of that, oh, but what if it was nice, or, you know, so it's not wasted time. I'm learning new areas, but hey ho, I'm gonna assume that was part of it. I'm also going to assume that there's normally a bit more water over here. Fuck, it's nice to see the water. I'm not going to go too far, but I will try and stick you over the edge. Ish. Rocks are dry. Rocks are okay. I'm keeping it pretty close to the ground. That's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I just thought I'd do one more video. Before I climb that. Oh, God help me. Yuck. Righto, here we go. So, what you mob didn't get was there was this, like slightly down, a like mud hole, and I could hear this rustling, and I always stop and have a look, and I could hear this pig, this grunting, and I managed to catch a side of it. Big bugger. Anyway, they're so vicious. So it started coming up the hill. I generally don't think it knew I was there because it's been so noisy. Anyway, I screamed at it and then ran, which is slightly difficult up this, which is probably just over 100 meters of elevation per k, but it's steady up the whole way. So I'm hot, really hot, but feeling a bit safer than I was 5 minutes ago. Whew. So I'm back at the top. Whew. Been going for 3 hours 40 minutes at 850 meters of elevation. Pretty keen to make it to 1,000 and then gonna call it a day. I don't have the energy for that right now. That is an extra 2.5 hours. I'm buggered. Mainly because I'm running it rather than hiking some of it, you know. And I ran some of that uphill. But yeah, coming up just on another little circuit now. Whew. It's been a good day though. Bloody knackered. So this is one of the smaller circuits, about 3k. So oh, wish me luck. And then I'm calling it a day. Hopefully it goes up a little bit so I can get my elevation goal. If not, then still, yeah, 900 meters. As you can hear, we are at the road. We are done. 23.5k basically, and 950 meters of elevation, which is all good. Time to go home. That's a job well done. That was a long day on feet, considering the distance we did. I did. Thanks for joining me though. Hopefully you feel inspired to come here and check this out, whether you're in Queensland or, you know, wanting to visit from interstate. Hopefully it's not too long before the world is a better place and you can come visit. Anyway, thanks for joining, guys.